You're listening to the Betfred League One show, the official Rugby League radio show dedicated to Betfred League One. Available every week from the R-League section of www.rugby-league.com.
It's the Chief Executive at Doncaster, Carl Hall, as organisers of the World Cup have announced that Samoa will be based at Doncaster for the tournament next year. So for more on this, I caught up with Carl on Wednesday.
Oh, mate, real happy. Big story behind it all. You know, I was brought up by a Samoan family back in New Zealand, and so, you know, I had one game for Samoa back in the day. New Zealand Samoans played Western Samoa at Carlo Park. And the family brought me up, said, "Yeah, you can play." So it's a real proud moment for me. You know, I'm really over the moon, and obviously I know a whole host of Samoan boys with Tony Timavavi and them sort of boys who we all grew up together. Vinny Winterstein all, you know, played for Samoa back in the day. So really happy. I've got Fatasini, who used to play for Samoa Rugby Union in the World Cup. He's lived with us for about 10 years now. So he scored a couple of tries against England Rugby Union, then went to Salford. So there's a big connection there with us all, the family, you see. So really happy.
And obviously the announcements were made because it's 500 days to go until the World Cup. Obviously Doncaster, as well as being a training base for Samoa, it's going to have 3 World Cup matches as well at the Keepmoat. I mean, it's starting to appear on the horizon. I mean, you start to get a bit giddy now. Yeah, we are. You know, now that we know the team's staying here, we're already doing a lot of work in the schools, and you know, with what it's going to do for Doncaster, it'll be immense, because I know one thing that Samoan boys will all certainly be engaging in really going into the schools, and you know, they'll adopt Doncaster and we'll adopt them. I'm already talking, you know, with Freddie Tuilangi. We've got a lot planned, but we've also got a lot planned with the rest of the schools all becoming nations. So we've got that competition to run as well. Oh, brilliant news. I suppose if we could talk about the wider rugby league issues we face at the moment, I suppose it's just a case of, you know, all these plans that are being developed here, we just want to get back when it's safe to do so, don't we? So you can start to get back into schools, get back about talking about rugby league and on the pitch and that kind of thing. Yeah, well, we've cracked on with still speaking with the schools regarding the World Cup. They're still engaging with us at the moment. We're still doing plenty of work there. But it's, you know, we were nearly in full flow, like I think I told you before, when it was announced that Doncaster was going to have 3 games and we're going to host the nation. Well, our World Cup has started. But the overall game is a bigger story now. And, you know, this World Cup, I think I've said before, everything happens for a reason. And with us having the World Cup in the UK in 2021, I think it can really help accelerate the recovery of what we're all going through. Rugby League will be on everyone's lips come next year, and it's not going to be an easy fix. So hopefully if we have a real successful World Cup, then it can help us accelerate the recovery of where we need to get to. I was going to add, because obviously we spoke a while ago when you take you back to when you did that World Cup promo video where you were at the local airport wearing those sensational sunglasses. You know, all that work that went into that bid, and here we are, you know, 500 days away from having 3 World Cup matches at the Keepmoat. You know, the mayor of Doncaster coming out saying how great it is that, you know, this is happening in the town, and we should mention, you know, Sheffield just nearby is having so much with wheelchair rugby league and the men's game as well. I mean, it's going to be great for Doncaster and great for South Yorkshire as well. Yeah, and you know, the whole plan, Ben, is for the World Cup to leave a legacy here in Doncaster. And in 2013, when New Zealand played the Cook Islands here, you know, that did a job for us. And, you know, the kids still talk about that to this day. So with having Samoa here, based here for probably 3+ weeks, and knowing them as I do, and how they will embrace the town and engage with all the schools and the community clubs, I just think it'll leave a long-lasting legacy here in Doncaster, and that was my plan from the start, was, you know, to try and help these community clubs and strengthen the game here in Doncaster. And with having a team like Samoa that can really contribute to us, you know,
fulfilling that obligation.
It's going to be superb stuff by the sounds of it. It really is. And Carl, just while I've got you, I might as well. We still have a season here of Rugby League, but obviously we're still deliberating how best to navigate this. I mean, I think we spoke the last time when all this was lockdown and season suspension was starting. So how's it been during this period for yourself as CEO of the club?
It doesn't get any easier, Ben. If I want to be truthful about it, it doesn't get any easier. And first and foremost, everybody wants to get back playing, but we have to adhere to the government and to the medical experts. Nobody's got experience of what we're going through, but it's not easy, mate. And one thing in all the meetings that I hear is everyone wants to get back playing, but we've got safety's paramount. The players' safety and families, for me, is paramount. And if we can't guarantee these boys being safe and returning to train or returning to play, then we just have to, keep the brakes on and do the right thing. But gee, we're all missing the game like mad. But we've got to do the right thing. And on a personal level, I'll say it. I don't know what the boys are going through, but it's very, very difficult when you've got to stay indoors. So it doesn't get any easier, but hopefully we're coming through it all.
I was going to say, Carl, I mean, we've been doing this show now 12, 13 weeks since the season suspension. Just any form of light out the end of the other side of the tunnel will be good, I think, at this stage.
I agree with you. And I hope, Ben, we're getting... I hope we're getting closer every single day, every single hour. Do you know what I mean? We have to make sure that our players are all safe. They've all got families, and we'd hate to come back early and something happen. It'll be a travesty. So we'll do the right thing. I'm sure the people at the centre will lead us the right way. How they've proved that, and we'll be guided by them.
And we've seen that with the community game and the gradual lifting of restrictions and that no one's being too ambitious with this, are they? That everyone's taking their time with it, and rightfully so.
Yeah, well, listen, you wake up one day and you're like, right, well, come on, let's get back into it. And you wake up the next day and we've got to be careful. No, we can't do that. So it's emotions. We can't make decisions on emotion. That's a real important one. But again, we will be led by public health and the government and the RFL. And until they say it's safe for us to return, then obviously we'll have to keep each other company as best we can.
Just of course, before Carl, I mean, hopefully the next time we speak, it'll be, we're talking about a reconvention of the season, whenever that is, like you say. But it's a question I've asked everyone as a final question. I mean, how much are you looking forward to that day when you can get back to the keep boat and watch a game of rugby league, whether that be in front of a crowd or behind closed doors or whatever?
Ben, it's really showing me how much the game means to me and how much it contributes to my life. Do you know what I mean? Just sitting back here and no sport, and it's amazing. But listen, today's been a great day, so we'll take the positives. Any positive I can take, we'll take it. And with the announcement of Samoa coming to Doncaster, it's given the town another bit of a lift, and we're all back talking about rugby league again. So not so much about when we're back playing or what we're doing. The talk around this town at the moment is all Samoa's coming to Donny and all this sort of stuff. So today's a good day, and it'll be an even better day when they tell us we can get back and play.
You're listening to the Betfred League One show, the official rugby league radio show dedicated to Betfred League One. Available every week from the R League section of www.rugby-league.com.